Hey guys, and welcome back to Bass Trending Gist. Today, we are diving into a story that is both shocking and incredibly important for the future of Nigeria. We all complain about the government, about the system, and we all say we want people who can bring real change. But have you ever stopped to ask, what is the price of that change? What does it cost a person to genuinely try to fix a broken system in Nigeria? Well, we are about to find out. The man in this picture, Taiwo Oyedele, is the chairman of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reform. Basically, he is the guy President Tinubu appointed to untangle Nigerians' messy, complicated, and often frustrating tax system. But his efforts to bring sanity and transparency have put a target on his back. In a recent interview, he revealed that his work has led to death threats against his family, forcing him to move into hiding and accepting police protection. This isn't just about policy anymore. This is about life and death. So let's watch the clip. Listen carefully to the details he shares about what his family is going through. It's a real eye opener. So just sit back and take a watch.
So I went on TV and I said that we're going to stop over 60 government agencies from collecting taxes and levies. I had no idea the enormity of what I said. So my family got a death threat. They did the security assessment and the estate where I built, the house I sweat to build over a period of more than 10 years. I had to pack out of my house. Rented a place in a secret location where I live now with, I'm not the kind of person that wants anybody carrying gun to follow me around. So I had to accept that I have mobile police protection and all of that. So it's not been easy. My wife, I said the other time on one of the TV stations that my wife, because I come from a very strong Christian family. My wife fasts every evening, and I'm not joking, every night. So she doesn't sleep, and it affects her quality of life, her ability to work the following day. But that's the only thing she knows how to do. My mom, my mom is close to 80 years. So she heard in the news that some people were attacking me, the phone was not working and all of that. And my mom started fasting. And I'm an old woman, and then she developed ulcer. So there's this bit of sacrifice that people don't see. And that's why I keep encouraging people that if you really want our country to be better.
Wow. Take a moment to let that sink in. This isn't a politician talking. This is a technocrat, a professional who left a top job at PwC, that is PricewaterhouseCoopers, to serve his country. And for that, his family's life in danger. Let's break down what is really happening here. This is my take on it. First, the vested interest. Oyedele said it himself. He went on TV and announced that we are going to stop over 60 government agencies from collecting taxes. Now, to you and me, that sounds like a great deal. It simplifies things and stop harassment. But to the people in those agencies, he just threatened their entire enterprise. For decades, many of these collections have become personal revenue stream, a lucrative business outside of official government accounts. By trying to channel everything through the proper authority, the FIRS, he is stepping on incredibly powerful tools. These aren't people who will just say, oh, okay, and just walk away. He is threatening their rice bowl, and their reactions is vicious. Secondly, the unseen human cost. Now, this is the part that really gets to me. He's talking about his wife and his mother. His wife, from a strong Christian background, now fasts and prays every single night because she is terrified for her husband's life. Her quality of life, her sleep, her ability to function the next day, all sacrificed. Think about that. And his mother, an elderly woman close to 80 years old, had the news, started fasting out of fear of her son, and developed an ulcer. This is a ripple effect of fighting a corrupt system. It doesn't just affect the people on the front line. It terrorizes their entire family, the people who love them most. He had to pack up and leave the house he spent 10 years building. That is a sacrifice the people don't see. Thirdly, what this reveals about Nigeria. This situation is a powerful indictment of how entrenched corruption is in our country. Reforming the simple tax processes shouldn't require armed guards and secret locations. The fact that it does shows that the system is designed to benefit a few at the expense of the many, and that few will fight everything they have, including threats of violence, to protect their illegal gains. Oyedele's courage to not only continue the work but to speak publicly about the threat is commendable. He is exposing the rot for all of us to see. So why should you, the average Nigerian, care about this? Because his fight is your fight. Every time you get harassed on the road by someone demanding an obscure levy, every time a small business is forced to pay multiple taxes to different people, that's the system Oyedele is trying to dismantle. If he succeeds, it means less harassment for ordinary citizens and small business owners. It means more transparency and potentially more government revenue going into the actual treasury to be used for things like road, hospitals, schools, instead of private pockets. His reform is not about increasing the tax you pay. He has said repeatedly it's about making the system fairer and more efficient. He's fighting for a Nigeria where doing the right thing isn't a death threat. So the big question is, what can we do? We can talk about it. We can bring awareness to it. We need to stand behind people like him. When the system pushes back, the support of the people is the only thing that can protect them. I want to hear from you. What do you think about this revelation? Are you surprised that trying to fix a tax system would lead to death threat? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's have a real conversation about this. In the end, the story of Taiwo Oyedele is a summary reminder that real changes is hard and it requires immense personal sacrifice. We salute his courage and that of his family. That's all the gist we have for you for now. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and on your WhatsApp group. And most importantly, subscribe to Oba's Trending Gist and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay informed and stay engaged. Until next time, take care.